Let's see here. Welcome everybody to the Thigh channel. Today's episode, we're going to do how to draw a Roblox avatar space character. And this is continuing our Roblox drawing anime series. So today we're going to be taking user August T Gem or August Y Gem or August T Gem, however you want to pronounce it. Um, So he kind of has a space light blue style character. And here's what we have so far background. And first thing I'm going to do is do the sketch lines first. And I'm going to see if I can maybe, first I'm going to try this out. I'm trying to figure out the best way to put something like that. So here's the figure we're kind of going to base it off of, if we can. Um, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm kind of doing sketch lines here. I know there's going to be like a thumb there. Kind of trying to determine how I want this to look as well. And then something kind of like that. But I'm going to make the have a twisted line for the head. So let's see, Brian Sue. Welcome, Brian Sue. All right, so let me figure out how I'm gonna. Some of the issues with these Roblox characters, it's not easy to go in and look in detail at a figure. It's also got this scale backpack. I don't know how I'm gonna, or what I'm gonna do with that. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in and for the head, I'm actually gonna do like a cube here, but um, here's what I had in particularly in mind. A couple of things in mind. I kind of like this idea, which I can do, but I gotta try to figure out how I'm gonna incorporate that. I got my blues here. I gotta make that look more like a cube. So it's got to come out more sort of like that. All right. So basically the cube head shape is going to be sort of here. I can go and move this around if needed. Um, let's see what our next step's going to be. Can you draw a JoJo-like character? Yes, I can do that. I will put that on the list. Let me see. Am I able to do that with this? I'm not sure. I can give it a try. Okay, as I know this, you have this here. Let me see here. How to do it like a JoJo character. So that's probably what. If, do you want me to do it with this particular character, or just I guess in the future, perhaps? Let me see if it will. Probably won't let me do it now, but what I'm trying to do is get the edge of this cube not as like the lines as thick, and I'm using like a blur tool. Try to go about getting that somewhat done. And I mean, it does look better in some areas than others. Because what I'm probably going to end up doing is using the blur tool and then going back over using the air or what do you call that, air spray, airbrush. Try and get rid of this line here. So the cube already looks better. So what I'm doing here, this technique, is I'm looking at where the cube has its light sources and dark sources or shadows. Okay. Um, And the cube has these really bright lights here on this edge. A little bit here as well. What's interesting is what makes this really cool is that there's different separations of colors. You have your blues, you have the light blues, a little bit of the whites, um, but you also have like dark blues, almost a little bit of violets, and then these weird lime green that seems really unusual. Um, but in this case, it works. So I'm going to do, I'm going to go back and for finer tune airbrush. Let's see how this goes right quick. Something like that. Um, and this cube is split up into different quadrants, so I'm just gonna try to avoid having these lines in this case. And I think with this case here, I'm gonna let this line go in there and see, the cube's already looking better. There are some fine details that I need to go in and try to fix. Like this, I think something like that would be okay. The edges need to be a little bit more crisp in some areas. Like, and I'm gonna try to blend this in here. Try and get this corner a little bit more crisp looking. Да. Ой, нет, спасибо. All right, so I think the cube looks already better. Um, Let me see, how do I make this look? Because what I'm probably gonna do is, I don't know if, how am I gonna incorporate JoJo character into this? That's what I'm right now wondering. And I feel like I need to just maybe focus on getting the actual character, like the figure look, and then put in JoJo character aspects later into it. Um, so let me do this. Uh, okay, because the other interesting thing about the guy's character is he has almost as if he has like two different. Well, he's got this light blue teal color, and then he has like a darker medium blue. It has like a swirl like design. All right, I'm gonna work a little bit. Probably go back to. Uh, Let me see how I'm gonna do this. Try to get rid of some of these lines here. Sometimes, in what I'm using right now for the software is a Paint Tool Psi. Those who are wondering, I'm kind of curious. Um, so what I'm also doing here is I feel like I'm almost sculpting the character away in a sense. All right, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take that blue teal color, try to incorporate that here if possible. Kind of get that. I think the issue is that there's not a lot of. All right, let me try to get this away here, and then I'm gonna go back to the blur tool. Go in and try to blend that area in, sort of. All right, now for this, I'm going to take that, try to go about coloring this area here. And I'm gonna go in and maybe make that arms look better. Again, the lines look a little too thick here, so the blur tool works pretty good at making these lines not as thick looking. And then go back with the pencil to kind of get some of this looking better. All right, so that's the blue there. Pick two avatars that are very different, like blue and white. Like a normal human and a weird monster avatar, the weird one is the stand. Okay, I know what you mean. So basically having a character in a stand. All right. Um, in this case, I tell you what, I'm probably gonna put the JoJo. I'm wondering how I'm gonna do that. All right, let me go back to Roblox, and I need to put in those like what do you call like belt straps or arm straps? Actually, let me do this first. I want to put in layers, so I'm gonna go and color this in first. All right, let me use the blur tool and see what this does. Let's see here. Oh, okay, so the strap's actually a lot darker. All right, so that's what he's doing. blue in here as well. All right, let me put in these, like, what would you call this? Inlets, outlets, basically the bars on the straps. Kind of hand draw this, and it's kind of tedious. Just trying to go back and forth, sort of. Okay. Um, oh, I'm using the wrong tool. I'm using blend. I thought I was using airbrush for a second. Wondering, do I want to keep this metal shape, whatever that is? And I do think it's looking better. All right, let me go back to the blur tool. Fix these lines a little bit here and there. Ah! Okay. All right, guys, be right back. Oh! All right. Okay. I am back. All right. Sorry about the interruption. All right. There we go. See how we're doing so far. All right. I think the head looks okay. Body looks minimal. Let me think how I'm gonna get this. Kind of blend this more in. It's okay. All right. This line. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that. It kind of. I feel like it almost doesn't like fit into anywhere. Um, I'm gonna try to paint it out right quick. Yeah, we'll work with that. See how that goes. Um. All right. How do I take that Neptune-like design into here? I kind of feel like that's a little more fitting in some ways. So let me think how I'm gonna do that. I'm using the wrong tool again. Uh, Use something that's not as obvious as to what I'm doing. Uh, get like a pure blue here. I feel like that's also something that's sort of missing here in some areas. Okay, is missing. All right, so that blue straps, they need white, and they don't give too much of a blue. Um, gonna go back in. Not directly coloring the whole like little lion. Um, so it gives it more like a light-ish look. Try and go back in and get these lines looking a little bit better, if possible. selected 0.07, but it doesn't give me that feel. It gives me thinking it's more than that. This arm is okay if the line's fading out. I think that's fine until about here. This needs to be a little bit more crisp. Same as this area here. A little bit here maybe. All right, let's see what we're going to do in this area. I'm going to blur this all here. Um, his arm has this like rib skeletal look. So I'm trying to think how in the world I'm going to get that look here. Trying to figure out a way to make this look okay. All right, it's looking better. It's still missing. All right, he's kind of has his like white cloud thing going on in this area. So I'm gonna try to make something like clouds, with a sort of like a swirling look. Yeah, kind of sort of has that there in that area. Almost like, yeah, I guess it's more like a cloud-like look. I don't know, that kind of works there. Work at the metal here. I mean that. What am I missing? I guess I'll make it a little bit more. Try to get more realistic looking. So here's my thought process here. See how that works. Да, я делаю задание. Кому? Деду? Потом. Ну, скоро потом. All right, so let me think. I'm gonna do this right quick. Try to fix that arm up, or that hand, I should say. And blurs this area here. Okay. Something kind of like that, but looking better. It's my blur tool. Let's see what I can do with this. Something like that, I guess. This finger is gonna probably come more like that. Okay, that looks better. Try to fix this a little. Okay. Let's see, where do we go from here? All right. Is there now? Does it make sense to put headphones? I almost feel like it'll mess up the thing if I do. Make this a bit better looking. Why does that bug me? Something like that. Okay. All right, got that area done. Uh, mhm. What's missing though? That's what I'm like thinking. So this anime figure doesn't really help with anything at all, really. Actually, I don't even know. Leave it or save it. I don't know. I'll think about it. There needs to be a face. How to do a face? Questions: do you keep it Roblox themed or not? I kind of like the way that looks. What did I call this? I call this avatar space character. Hey Rooster, so you want to be part of the Among Us game? Yeah, I kind of do. I'd have to try to get the app on my phone. By the way, Rooster, how's your Fiverr going? Your your remember you had the Fiverr gig, and did you plan on making more gigs or continue up on that? Because on my end, it's like going slow. And it's not like loading anything. Uh, so pretty much, as far as I can tell, I feel like this is done. I don't. I'm wondering like what else do I should I add? Okay, I'm gonna add you to the voice call, and the Fiverr is slow. Did you get anybody order anything? It's another cube that looks good. Let me get rid of the glass cube, Neptune. There we have 9 people so far. Okay, who else is in the Among Us group? Anybody that I know? Oh, let me go back to profile. I don't want to put that purple gun. It looks a little bit way too cartoonish. As far as I can tell, everything looks fine. I don't even know what else I would add. I want to say that's done. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Let's see. Nope. LOL. Look, and you will see if you know anybody. All right, restart. I mean, I'll give it a try. I can't guarantee anything with Among Us. Um, because one, Steam and all that has its issues, and then the phone, I don't know how that's gonna work. I'll give it a try, but if it works, well, I'll let you know. But guys, thank you all for watching. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to the Thigh channel. We're trying to get to, at this point, we have 7 subscribers. Help us get to at least 10 or more. Be appreciated. If you have any ideas for future videos, please comment below. Been trying to get some ideas. We have the JoJo characters and stance ideas that I have somebody want me to do. Um, work on that or brainstorm at least how we're going to go about doing that. Yeah, and if you have any other recommendations, let me know, and I'll be making that for future videos. So thank you all for watching, and see you all soon.